We're here at the UK Martial Arts Show and I've been joined by Carl. Would you like to tell us a little bit more about yourself, Carl, and how you started martial arts?
Yeah, I started martial arts when I was 11.
Okay.
Started with karate. A friend from school, he said about, did I want to go? So I sort of went along and he gave up and I carried on. And basically just sort of rolled on from there really. I just tried lots of different things when I was younger. Sort of settled when I was about 18 into Jeet Kune Do.
Cool.
With John Carrigan, he's quite well known. And yeah, just sort of moved on. Again, I just sort of kept going through different martial arts and that, trying different things. When I was 30, giving the age away now. And
you're in the 21 club, don't worry.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. When I was twinkling my dad's eye, I sort of really went for a bit of a purge on learning a lot then, because I had a house in Devon, but I was working in London, so I used to stay with my nan.
Yeah.
And rather than listen to her all night, going on about Coronation Street and Crossroads and Emmerdale or whatever else was on, I used to go out, so I was pretty much out every night, some nights doing 2 martial arts in an evening if I could.
Okay. So
yeah, then I was doing Krav Maga and stuff, so I became one of the first instructors in the country for Krav Maga.
Because there's quite a few now, isn't there?
There's loads now, yeah.
Yeah, I don't, because I'm not as familiar with how the Krav Maga is set up and things like that, but there seems to be different, I don't know if you...
Organisations and stuff, yeah.
Somewhere it seems to be like 4-week courses and then they get an instructorship and
yeah, I mean,
things
mine
like that.
Was similar, but I did mine different, because what I actually done was I went along to John Hegan's class in Upminster for 3 years.
Okay.
So I did 3 years of Krav Maga first, and then I went on the instructor course, which was 180 hours, I believe.
Wow.
So it was split.
So though it's over a short period of time, it's a lot of hours.
Yeah, I think it was like 9 and 4 days or something like that. Wow. So it was quite intense when you was doing it, and then. But yeah, so I went along with that, and then that sort of got me into teaching, and most of the stuff I started doing then was I was learning more from teaching than I ever was taught. So
have you got an academy of your own then?
I used to.
Full-time base?
Yeah, I don't do it no more. Okay. What I did was I taught in Exeter for 11 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so and over that time it was Krav Maga to start with, but then I went off and done the Kapap and stuff as well, and I was still doing more and more stuff.
Sorry, what is Kapap?
Kapap is like the Special Forces, Israeli Special Forces.
Is that the like rifle defences and things like that?
They have things like that in there. I only done the first part of the course, so again it was still self-defense stuff again, just hand-to-hand stuff. But they did do some gun stuff in there and knife stuff as well.
Yeah.
But more. See, as I started to learn things, I started to drop a lot of the techniques that I've been taught and started to adapt them to what I thought was better.
Okay.
But a lot of the Israeli stuff, I kept the determination, the constant drive forward and stuff. So these sorts of things I kept, and then I started changing some of the other stuff. So
do you go out doing seminars and things like that now, rather than?
Normally, I just teach abroad.
Okay.
I seem to be better received abroad than I do in this country.
That's no, I can believe it.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like what I say. Okay. Because things now are too.
Are you a bit like Marmite?
I think so.
Of the martial arts world.
Yeah, they sort of cognitive dissonance they call it, and I think where people just won't accept what you're saying because they've been taught 20 years to do it this way. Yeah. And they go, no, you don't need that. Okay. I mean, when I was in Switzerland, I was teaching a class. And they said, they were just on shirt grabs, and I was going, do you do all this and do all this? And they go, yeah. And I go, no. They said, that's one of our high techniques. I went, I don't care. So you don't need to do that, you just do this. Yeah. And this will cover you for this, this and this. And it covers you against headbutts and all sorts. So there's one defence against several different things. So
it's more economical than what you're doing.
I've simplified a lot of things. It got to a point, it was about 2011, that I changed the name from Krav Maga, what I was teaching, to Toxic Fighting System, because I bought some DVDs out and I was like, this isn't what I was taught. Okay. So although the class was built initially by people coming to the Krav Maga, it turned into what I was teaching. So
are you here at the weekend with a stall or doing some
No, I did the first 3 here.
Okay.
I couldn't make it last year. and so I've just come back this year.
So what would your like recommendations be for a new student wanting to start martial arts? Because obviously you've started it in the traditional arts, and then your journeys took you away from that, from getting into Krav Maga and then creating your own system. What would your like advice be to someone who wants to start a martial art? Do you think
it depends on what they want the martial art for? You see, because I mean there's lots of good martial artists out there, but it depends on what your ultimate goal is, I think. If you want self-defense, then obviously you've got to sway away a bit from some of the traditional stuff, because it doesn't quite work.
We've actually, interestingly, we've had a few people say that, and in some of the interviews today, including like Olympic Taekwondo like exponents. So it's interesting that there is a like united feeling of that across the community.
Like I said, it depends on what ultimately you're after. So if you're after something that looks good, then you're probably not after self-defense. Because it's going to be quick, it's going to be nasty. And you've got to finish it as quickly as you can. So you don't want to be looking for something that, you know, wide stances and stuff. It's got to be designed for boys.
So do you do a lot more like lady self-defense courses and things like that, or do you find that a lot
I used to throw everyone in together, to be honest. I didn't do any specific courses for women. I just used to teach A class. And I would basically, they used to laugh at me because they go, where's your sheet for tonight? And I just hold up a bit of blank paper and I go, it is what you want it to be. And I would just design the classes around what everyone wanted to do.
So you'd ask questions and what would you like to cover, and then you
because it's adaptability. So again, by putting the women in with the men, they can see what the size difference is and things like that. So it makes it.
Well, chances are a female's going to get attacked by a male in the street anyway. Rather than female versus female, or with the males, it can tend to be a gang now, can't it?
That's right.
The culture seems to have changed a lot. But it's,
I mean, some of my defence stuff that I designed is mostly geared at multiple attackers. Again, it's hard to predict where someone's going to hit you and what they're going to hit you with, and how many. And I did write a thing for Bob a few years back in Martial Arts, illustrating that +1 theory, where you always presume there's an extra person and stuff like that. So you can't know what's going to happen.
It's a bit like playing pool then, where you try and set up you're supposed to try and set up your next shot, rather than hit and hope. So the +1, you kind of do your shot to Scott, and then you're trying to set the next ball to go in.
Not necessarily. I just don't go in blind thinking that there's no one else behind me and stuff, because obviously I can't see. I can only see what's in front, I can't see what's behind. So in some respects you can do that, where you can parry or strike or whatever, and then move offline to the person and keep going, and you can see behind you then. But I just don't want to get caught out. So when I do my defences, they become a strike as well. But I tend to bring the shoulders up, the chin down, and I cover up, and it covers up a lot of my face and that, so that if someone did come from behind, I would still be well covered.
You seem to have an energy about you that you truly believe in the system that you're
it's just hard trying to get it over to everyone else, though, because like I said, they're set in their ways of how they want to do it. And when I say don't do that, do this, if they actually sat down, and a lot of people say it, if they sit down and talk to me, they actually realise what I'm saying and it makes sense. But trying to get that point across to people is hard sometimes.
Do you have a website or anything that's promoting what you're doing? Because obviously you said you get booked out a lot to go abroad, but there might be some people in the UK that might be interested in having
I've got to do a new website. I think there's one still up there. It's www.toxicfightingsystem.com. But I haven't updated it for a long time. I sort of just dropped off for a bit, and I just tend to go if people ask me to go. And
so you've got your loyal following out there anyway. So
I've still got DVDs and stuff out there. There's 6 out there at the moment. But
so are they on Amazon or?
They're on Amazon and eBay.
Awesome. So is that the same title, Toxic Fighting Systems?
That's it.
Brilliant.
But I've only covered a few subjects in there, but pretty much I cover most things. Whatever people. It
sounds like it's simple and direct, and I think there will
that's
be
what I've tried to
a lot of people out there that's going to want that. So
it doesn't look good though. That's the thing. It doesn't look
if
what
it
people
works,
think.
it might not look pretty.
That's the thing.
So
it's not as elegant and stuff.
Life isn't a movie, is it?
No, I mean there's no high kicks, no spinning stuff and stuff like that. I just show people how to do things. I mean, one that I taught in last year was in London, and I was showing people how to absorb the hit and then retract it, and take the hit and then come back from that. You know? And there was an American author there, and he wrote lovely stuff about it in his book, about what I was teaching, you see, because he could see what it was. But people just, they have a funny thing about not accepting it too well over here, but he was American, see, so
it's again, different mindset, different
people from abroad just seem to take me better,
Well, hopefully there might be some people from the UK that are going to check you out now and have a look at what you're up to. And it's been really nice to see you on the couch today, so thank you.
Thank you.
Cool.